I teach in the mornings on Tuesday and Thursday at BU. I teach media criticism.
Profundities, little aphorisms, you know.
I broadcast at home most nights.
Now we're back to our guest, Doris Lessing. You began to emerge as a writer in the period which was known as you say, dubbed by the media.
So what subject are you talking on tonight?
I'm Joyce Kilhaywick, my colleague David Brudnoy, and this morning we are talking about the horse whisperer. What'd you think?
You mean the stables of Madison County, don't you?
Really close. I mean, Hanks was so concerned with accuracy.
The judge, my beloved Margie.
Oh,
David Brudnoy?
Yeah, that's right.
Always wanted to meet you.
How you doing?
I would grant them the exemption. I have the feeling you've heard it here first.
Or they're out there in the other.
He's going to be given a little time of his very own, right? Okay, Daniel, why don't you get on top of him, and we'll make it an X-rated movie. I know. That's why John invites me here, because I'm so shy.
Yeah.
These are not impeachable offenses.
You can't tell by watching me on TV or in class that I'm tired. I mean, that's rule number one, is that I do not let it show. The reason I titled my book Life is Not a Rehearsal is because I had been, in essence, just sort of moving along under the assumption that I can put off other things till tomorrow. Now I put off nothing till tomorrow. I just think what I need is a good affair or something. I don't know. Wouldn't it be an irony, an oddity rather, at least, not an irony, an oddity if now at a time in which probably I can't count on anything except day by day, I would actually open myself up to something, whereas before I took ill, when, like everybody else, I had a prospective long life ahead of me, I made virtually no effort whatsoever to involve myself. I mean, it would be an interesting turnaround of the ordinary expectation. Get Brudnoy a date. Take care, guys. Sure.
The news for the patient like you who are responding to the triple drug therapy, or what's popularly called a cocktail, is still great news.
So I'm cured. I'm not done, right?
Cure is a word that we don't use.
I know, we don't use it.
I
I
think,
don't use it either. I don't use it either.
We may hope for it in the future, but for the
Yeah.
moment I think you're well controlled
Good.
on antivirals and the other medications, and we continue to be very optimistic.
I know. How much did you take today?
You know, I didn't even realize I was gay until I was 24, and that's when I met Bill. It was a rough time, and when I tested positive, he tested, and we assumed he would, test positive. And when he didn't, the first thing I did was tell him I was leaving. It's like, well, this is, you didn't ask for this problem, it's not fair, so I'll just leave. And he didn't want me to leave, and that's it. That's the end of it.
Love, Billy. It says, happy birthday, Joey.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you, honey.
As far as I know, he's been doing really well, as far as I know.
That's too.
Yeah.
When it just becomes the norm, he's really sick all the time. He's always got an upset stomach or a headache or something, and then you sort of don't even realize it anymore because that's the way he is all the time, and he's always tired.
Okay, I shall Mickey Mouse it.
Really keeps a watch on the pills and what he's supposed to take and what he's not supposed to take.
Up, down, up, down.
It really worked out well, I thought. I'm really thrilled with the way things have been going.
We're booking, trying to decide on our European vacation next April. Talking to Bill, I just mentioned, well, since nobody else in the group cares where we go, we should just go where I want to go. I said, you never know, it could be my last vacation. And he just flipped out. Saying, oh, you're so healthy, you're so much better now, you're not going to die, the drugs control it. I just let it go. For the people involved with people on the protease, they see such a drastic improvement that they begin to think that that's that, It's going to be hard when the situation changes again. Everybody tells me that, that oh, well, you're over it now. When are you going to get on with your life? I tried to get on with my life. I renewed my state license. I renewed my membership in the Society of Nuclear Medicine. I went back to work. It didn't work, you know, it didn't work.
Now, you're not going to like your viral load. Your T cells from January were down a little bit.
What I was considering was just stopping the medication.
Yeah. Well, don't do that until you call me.
No, I mean now.
Okay.
When,
well, I still think
until the new drugs are available. I'm against adding a new drug to
Well, I
this
still
mix.
think we should add one more drug before we give up.
And then I just kill another drug. The only thing I can add is the Laverdine.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's going to build resistance for...
DMPs.
Yeah.
You're getting into a danger zone.
What about adding DDI and hydroxyurea?
Well, that's reasonable.
Will you be filling a prescription here now?
Not in the hospital.
But drug failure, there's nothing you can do about it. As long as you take your medication when you're supposed to, the way you're supposed to, it's out of my hands. It's frustrating that I'm 37 years old and not working and just kind of like stagnating, you know? I'm not dead yet. I might be, but I'm not right now. Or I might not be, in which case this is like all wasted time. You know, I'm not healthy enough to do anything. But, you know, time is still marching on. I'm still getting older and older and going nowhere. That's frustrating.
My doctor, he called me, "Oh, Matilda, we need to talk about your viral load increase a lot."
I'd like you to switch because I think your blood tests show that these antivirals aren't working as well as they used to. How many times a day or a week do you miss?
Let me tell you, you know, I miss more like the 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, that hard one.
That's very hard for me because sometimes I have to go home, sometimes it's with me the medicine, sometimes I forget in the car, where I am, I cannot go back, you know, make me crazy, that feels.
If I write down here what the new medicines are and how often you're going to take them, one of them is going to be Crixivan.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, Crixivan. I don't like Crixivan. The doctor talked to me yesterday. Was very painful for me. I have to take 3 times a day all the medication. I have to take care of my children. I have to give the medication to my son. I have to help my husband. And they start doing the clinical trial for add another protease or non-nucleoside. I don't want to take another protease. I don't want to take another non-nucleoside. I don't want to take another antiretroviral. It's enough. I'm taking 30 pills every single day. You have to deal with all the kind of side effects caused in my body. Because if I don't take the medication, probably I can die soon. I don't want to die. But I want to live my life. I want to have a normal life. I want to live in peace and healthy person.